Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitor's sideline, there's the head coach of the Ravens. His squad coming in winning 3 of their last 4 games. The other sideline, the head coach of Cincinnati. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Taken down behind the line of
Lost
scrimmage.
one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
A tough spot here. 3rd and
Third
long.
down and 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. They get 15 on that game. It's a Cincinnati first down.
15 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now, Burrow. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
That's interference. Defense.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Ravens nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Ravens.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get this up to the 44. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
From the gun, Richardson taking off. He'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now Richardson. He'll step up and run this. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And
Handoff as they try to run it here. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
it's a gain of 9.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll step up and run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. Now it's Dobbins, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. To the left side, caught by Chase. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
27-yard line.
The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The right side, caught by Wiley. He'll be out of bounds. It's a decent pickup at 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5.
That'll give on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Barrett harder that time. There to make the play.
He's tackled at the
3rd down, 3 to go.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Richardson. And he will have the Ravens 1st down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Ravens.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a really common play call in these real 3rd and long situations in the NFL, Mike. You're trying to count on the defense either selling out on a blitz and catch them on the screen or playing super soft, get some blockers out in front and catch them off guard. In this case, they do neither. What you don't expect is the quarterback to be taken down for a sack.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor 1st punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Their catch called for and taken successfully. The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run with Dobbins. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Burrow. Roquan Smith. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jamel Dean.
They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Fair catch here. called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
J.K. Dobbins. That's a gain of 4.
Burrow.
Third and 8.
That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed.
4-yard gain.
And the punt team will come on for fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's to the right side. And incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Richardson going to look to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Jordan Stout.
Here's the punter now,
For the Ravens.
as he's on here to punt this one away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. To throw is Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second.
Burrow here on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. Here comes second and 4.
J.K. Dobbins. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Back to throw, Burrow. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
J.K. Dobbins.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now a give up the middle, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Burrow now. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
Second and 14.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third down and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
They'll motion the slot man right. Here's Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
It just
line.
seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll give this to Higgins as they run the jet sweep. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Third
Brings up
and 6.
Third down and 6.
Higgins sent in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Exiting the pocket right.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. From the 21, here's second down and 2.
Second and 2.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Now a 3rd and 2.
And it's third down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have it up for the first down. Mark him up at the 39-yard line.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
A second down throw for Richardson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the Bengals 42-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Bengals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
Gain of a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Got to get it to the 30.
A 1-yard pickup.
Here comes
Brings up
third down.
and 8.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down, Burrow. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Handoff here, up the middle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. No gain on the play.
Throwing is Burrow. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Drive will start on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Raven first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Stewart on the tackle.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Defended by Jamel Dean.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
The ball carrier brought down at the 35-yard line.
Now Burrow going to do this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Oh, he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
1-yard line.
The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. A gain of 7.
On play action, Richardson. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now on 2nd and long.
5-yard line.
That's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it is recovered by the Bengals. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This is 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. They'll come up now for second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Smith in on the tackle. The tackle made back at his own 49.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Throwing, Richardson. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Anthony Richardson sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.